over the safety of COVID vaccines. Our next guest is an orthopedic surgeon who had to stop working after he developed a severe injury, vaccine injury. Our next guest is an orthopedic surgeon who says he had to stop working after developing a severe inflammation of the spinal cord after getting his first COVID vaccine. He has since been traveling the country trying to help others in similar situations. Now he is set to talk to students at Dartmouth College about vaccine mandates. Dr. Joel Wallskog joins us now. Doctor, so great to have you on. Tell us briefly what happened to you and why you believe it is the COVID vaccine that caused this injury to you and your spine.
Well, good morning, Rachel, and thank you for having me. I was a completely healthy 50-year-old person with really no medical problems until about 7 days after my first, or I should say one and only Moderna shot that I received on December 30th of 2020.
Yeah.
So I was completely otherwise healthy until 7 days after the shot.
Yeah, and that is the story of so many other people who have had vaccine injuries. You're part of that community. What happens to people like you? You take the vaccine, your government, in many cases, forces you to take this vaccine, your hospital, perhaps, your job, and so you can make a living. And then you suddenly, have these health problems you never had before. What happens next? Who takes responsibility for this?
Yeah, that's the big problem, Rachel. And really what happens is you're abandoned. You get your shot and you do what you think is the right thing and you kind of do your part. And then all of a sudden you're left with, you're abandoned. And what I say is a lot of these people that are injured are really abandoned from the standpoint of physically, financially, and emotionally.
Yeah, I know that the big pharma had some sort of deal where they don't have to bear the brunt of it, but they made billions of dollars. They don't have a fund to help people. Like, in your case, you did have financial support, but there's many people who didn't. So what happens to them? There's no fund from either big pharma or our government?
Yeah, that's what I fight for. I'm fine. And fortunately, I'm financially stable, but I fight for all the people that aren't. And that's why I started an advocacy organization to try to help us support them. There's no pharma fund, and there's a fund through the government called the CICP, or the Countermeasures Injury Compensation Program. But to date, the program has only paid out 3 claims totaling less than $5,000.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, their denial rate for these people that are injured is 96.5%.
Yeah. Again, briefly, I don't have a lot of time, but how much has the censorship online of this community and the gaslighting and telling you that your injuries aren't real, how much has that compounded the injury?
Well, it's devastated us. I mean, as you know, through kind of the Twitter files or the data dump from Twitter, they even acknowledged in the files that true stories of vaccine injured people were instructed to censor them. And it's devastating to us because part of it is acknowledgement. I mean, with acknowledgement, we can hopefully then get diagnostics and treatments.
Yeah. And even just emotional support to know you're not crazy. There's all these other people who have been, injured through this vaccine, and just getting help and some sort of camaraderie and support with each other. Your story is remarkable. It's very sad. I'm glad that you have the emotional, financial support to overcome it, and it's really admirable that you're helping others. You have this event at Dartmouth, and all proceeds to this event are going to the vaccine injured. Thank you for joining us today. Really quick, where can people find information online if they want to attend?
So the Dartmouth event is on April 26th. And really, it's a discussion about college mandates, and we hope that all college mandates end because these young people shouldn't, in my opinion, be getting the COVID shots. I mean, really, it's all risk, no benefit.
Yeah.
So that's on April 26th. They can go to our website at www.react19.org. That's our organization's website, and you can also get information there about the Dartmouth event.
Yeah. I didn't realize that universities were still mandating this for kids who don't need it. Thanks for bringing that to our attention as well. Dr. Joel Wallskog, thank you for joining us this morning, and good luck. We're praying for you.
Thank you, Rachel.
Yeah, brave guy. Coming up, as